Welcome to episode 46 of TPL's Rebirth Response Season 3. Today is Tuesday, July 21st, 2026, and tomorrow is officially my uncle's birthday. Until me and my family goes to the Airtastic in Craigavon to do some bowling in her. To be honest, I'm really excited for my uncle's birthday, and I just got done signing his birthday card to take to his house tomorrow. And as you may have heard in my recent live stream, I was gonna get it from Clinton's, which I already got it yesterday, since after I came back from the fun fair called Extreme Fun Fair Limited in Rushmere Shopping Centre. And yep, I did record the Scissor, the Avalanche, the Freestyle, and I've also recorded the Extreme and the Big Wheel and the Sea Storm, and that was pretty much it. And yeah, I didn't really want to go near the rides in case that there's going to be dry ice coming out from the machines. Yeah, I remember what happened back in April, and that's going to One Hands Fun Fair about the dry ice coming out of nowhere from the bumper car attraction. Yeah, I had to make a run for my life. Well, anyways, let's get back to the topic here. So, about the card, yes, I get, like I said before, I got it from Clinton's. It's really cheap. Like, cards are meant to be cheap anyway. And yeah, and there's 8 more days until I buy the oh yes, the Death Valley Pet Pack with the Drift cosplay that I'm getting. That's delivering to my house in sometime in August. I'm also buying the LED luminous 8-colored LED trainers. So anyways, today I'm going to be taking a look at Joseph the Green Boy 5K Freeze Rant on Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Plus. And yeah, since today has marked 1 year since Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Plus started airing on Disney Junior, which was July 21st, 2025. Which this year has marked 1 year of that reboot of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse coming. I just want to take a look and see how terrible this kind of like VN style rant it's gonna be. Yeah. And yes, I'm using Manuel Mercury because I actually think he's a really funny TikToker, you know, with the effects and the parodies and all. Yeah. They're really funny. So let's now get into the Rebirth Response episode.
And here we go.
Finally. Today I can do this rant I have been delaying for many times. Before I start this rant, to anybody who likes this reboot, then your thoughts are tolerated as long as you do not bash mine. Anyways, enjoy. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse 2.0? No, maybe Stupid Rad Dumbhouse 0.0.
Well, it's a very good thing that you didn't use the X more like Y term for when you're coming up with the stupid mock names. So this is a rare W for you. And also, first of all, it's Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Plus, not Mickey Mouse Clubhouse 2.0. And second off, that was one of the most weakest insults I've ever heard in 2026. This is why I no longer use mock names anymore, ever since I used to use the X more like Y term in my VN style rants. But thank goodness I don't use the X more like Y term, and thank goodness I don't make up mock names anymore for the shows I hate.
Oh my freaking god.
Hold up right here, you blasphemer. This is Simon Cowell speaking to you. Are you about to use the Lord's name in vain? Like, come on, you need to know by using the Lord's name in vain is very disrespectful to God, and it can easily offend all Christian people. So instead, say oh my gosh, or oh my goodness instead. Let's skip this blasphemous start.
This has got to be the worst reboot I have ever seen.
Well, I can handle your opinion on the reboots, but you still suck. Because in my opinion, ever since I watched the reboot of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse back in July 21st or 22nd, 2025, I just thought, I just thought to myself that it's a really good reboot in my opinion. Ever since I used to be a huge fan of Mickey Mouse, ever since I was a child.
This reboot is a lot worse than the original Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, which this show sucks.
Well, at least you didn't use the show ruined the original show term, because using that term is straight up ridiculous. It's taking, like, for example, saying that someone says the show Family Guy ripped out The Simpsons, which it does not, even though I hate Family Guy and even though I like The Simpsons. So yeah, the show is the show ruined the original show terms, known for being the not in common term. But once again, like I said before, you still suck. And also, I really like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse in my opinion. Because in my opinion, I actually think Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is one of the best Disney Junior show ever. Ever since I watched that show since I was a child, like I said before. And I mostly love looking at Halloween episodes of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and Mickey Roaster Racers and Mickey Mouse Funhouse and Mickey Mouse Mixed Up Adventures and etc. Now, I couldn't remember what the other sequel of Mickey Mouse was, so let's just move on.
This reboot is about the same characters from previous shows such as Mickey Mornings or Mickey Mouse Funhouse, and they like to go on almost the same awful adventures as the original Clubhouse.
Well, it's a very good thing that you also did not use the failure adventures term, since using the word failure means since you're using the word failure as in the adventure thing is used in the wrong context, since failure means lack of success according to the dictionary. And also, to my opinion, I honestly think one's like, great adventures and all, and just like exploring around places and all, yeah. And also, how do you think they go on awful adventures in your opinion? Can you explain to me why? And it must include valid reasons and not excuses.
I don't think I need to explain the characters, so I will leave it be.
Bruh, you can't even be lazy to explain how the characters look awful in your opinion if you're doing rants on your shows. Most rants on shows needs to include how the characters think and how they are in your opinion. not just skip the talking about the characters part, because that's easy proves that you're making this rant video look lazy.
Before this reboot was ever planned, I was having nightmares with a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse reboot, and it became worse when I heard of this thing. Now it was like this reboot popped out of my nightmares and became real.
Okay, what do you mean about this reboot being in part of your nightmare? This thing here does not make any sense at all. You're just being off topic right here. Since you're mentioned about your nightmare thingy-bob. And that was Disney Junior's choice to add in that reboot. And they had the rights to add the reboot in on Disney Junior. So that way the children would enjoy this reboot, so they can learn how to see things and etc. and learn how to count and all. Yeah.
Now I just cannot sleep well, thinking the show may haunt me again now that it exists.
Oh, for goodness sake, Joseph. It is just a preschool show. It's just a reboot preschool show. It is not like it's like a ghost that's hiding in your wardrobe, idiot. Goodness gracious. And also, I'm going to skip the parts where you use the opinions instead of reasons, because using opinions instead of reasons in your rant is not a valid reason to hate the show.
I do know who likes this reboot. Xavier the Awesome Boy 2K11. But I can tolerate his thoughts. And I also know who hates this reboot. Shimran Shanim Smurfs fan. He has lost interest on the original and reboot shows, and I agree. So this reboot sucks.
Okay. I will have to stop you right here. This is Nick Gordon from May 5th, 1990 to January 1st, 2020 speaking to you. Are you about to use the screw X and screw Y term? You need to know that term is known for being an off-topic term, and the screw Y term has nothing to do with the things you ranted on. Let's skip this part.
And also, what do these sequels of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse have to do with this rant? Although I've never watched Mickey Mornings, and although Mickey Mouse Mixed Up Adventures is one of my favorite sequel of the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Thingamabob, and I also like Mickey Mouse Funhouse, and I also like Minnie's Bowtunes. Yes, keep in mind I used to hate Minnie's Bowtunes back then, but since I just thought of how cool the whole thing is, I decided to lose hatred on it because of that. But if there's any of my friends that hates Minnie's Bowtunes, then I can tolerate your opinion. Alright, let's move on.
Stop right here, you confusable person. This is Charlie Sheen speaking to you. Are you about to use the Z is random of numbers times better than X term? You need to know that term is known for being an off-topic term. And the Z term has nothing to do with the things that is better that you ranted on. Let's skip this part.
And also, what does Little Einsteins have to do with this rant on Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Plus? Keep in mind that I no longer like Little Einsteins because I just find it to be boring nowadays. But if there's anyone of my friends that still likes little Einsteins or is neutral to little Einsteins, then I can tolerate your opinion. And also, I'm gonna skip the part of because nobody even wants to know what your upcoming rant is gonna be on. So I'm gonna end it here. And yeah, this rant was made, in my opinion, because there's some both positivities and negativities about why he doesn't like mingle with Clubhouse Plus. Now, the only thing I liked was where he didn't use the ex-multiplier term, the failure French term, and the show's rip-off of show / the show ruined the original show term. And yeah, and he even thought that the reboot was gonna give him nightmares and caused him to not go back to sleep, which that's the most ridiculous reason. You can't get nightmares just because of that reboot. It's like, that's the most stupidest reason to get nightmares for that. So anyways, this is now the end of this Rebirth response episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Song of File.